who will not die today, who will not die tomorrow.
For young people, those in high school and college, their first baby picture is an ultrasound. And they saw themselves before they were born. So I'm not surprised that we are seeing an increased amount of activity from young people in the pro-life movement. And it's wonderful. It's encouraging to those of us who have been working for a long time.
That's an increase, but that still means that 3 out of 4 Americans are looking at other issues. On some level that bothers me. I think that this should be way more important than it is to Americans. But on the other hand, it encourages me that that when it comes to the November elections, there's not going to be a huge backlash against the pro-life movement.
No justice, no peace.
Honestly, I think it makes women second-class citizens, and I think it's tantamount to slavery because you are forced into having children, and it's almost Hitler-like.
Being a father of 2 daughters, they're grown ladies at this point who can capably make their own decisions concerning their body. And to hear that the strides that's been made for them to allow to make their own decision to be taken from them. I don't have the words for it. It was just so disappointing. I think under all circumstances, a female should have the right to make that decision. Whether the timing is off, the money is off, incest, rape, whatever the case may be. At the same time, there is a point where it's just not safe.
So should be exceptions, and it should be the doctor's decision as to when the fetus is viable and not some arbitrary 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever. It's a decision between the mother and the doctor.
So I expect to see rape and incest exceptions commonly proposed. Life of the mother, severe fetal anomaly may play a role in some of those kind of exceptions and compromises that are made along the way. But we have to make it clear where we stand, that every human life is precious. And, compromising doesn't mean that we don't believe that anymore, that we're throwing any babies under the bus, because under Roe v. Wade, every single unborn child was subject to abortion for any reason, as long as the mother wanted it and could find an abortionist to perform the procedure.
But right now, I think so many of them are scared that women won't be treated for an ectopic pregnancy, abortion is illegal. I think as things kind of settle down, they will realize that some of those fears are unwarranted.
Roe v. Wade in the law, and the way to do that. And if the filibuster gets in the way, it's like voting rights. It should be.